Well, here we are with my old Mk5 Smiley Transit, searching for leaks again as usual. I noticed this morning that down here in the sill, this is a very common area for rusting, full of water again, and I've just put on new sill and new arch and new wing. And I previously found that a lot of water was actually getting in here at the top of the A post, where it comes off the roof, runs down here between the door and the A post, hits the seal, the rubber seal here. It doesn't go any further from there into the door, but it goes behind, and you can see all this residue from the rain and all the muck that's come off the roof has just settled there where it's hit, just there, hit the rubber, and it goes behind the rubber there. Pull it off, and when it goes further down on the slope here, it gets into the channel section which holds it on, that channel section there, which is wringing wet inside. And then of course when it gets further down here into this area here, which is another angle, this bit here, then of course it goes inside in the actual channel. The water can run the other side of the flange. Now it's in the cab, runs down there and obviously into the step area here. But I've also noticed there's some water here this morning, which is obviously coming from underneath the bonnet somewhere. So I'm now trying to track that down, and it's definitely running down this crease here, so there must be somewhere else it's coming from. And I think it's actually coming through the windscreen rubber here, because it's soaking wet behind there. So I'm now going to have to dry all this off, this seal, and put some silicone under to seal it off, because it's running down here and getting in at the bottom there somewhere under the dash. So that's the next step I'm going to do, dry that out, silicone it up. See where, yeah, just as I thought, on my van the water's running off the gutter here straight into the rubber seal around the windscreen, and look at this, the water under there and all the muck and mud that's coming out there, soaking wet. It's travelling down in the seam underneath the windscreen. Oh, I bet it's rusty in there. Excellent, so that's another source of leaks, definitely. It's just this point here, it's all loose, should be silicone.